How the pre-match nerves will have never gotten better in my like 7 trillion years of battling Pokemon, I will never fucking understand. I haven't even selected the code yet. Lol, I just tell them that. Hold on. Gotta put the code in still. After a pretty terrible performance last week, where just we straight up didn't put Encore on our Uxie for no discernible reason, and it cost us the game. This week we are playing against SteveSBU, which I assume is for the funny Smash Bros character that will just get banned in every tournament because he's horseshit busted, and his Haus of Maus. We are 1-1, as you can see. We're looking to make it 2-1 after this week. And yeah, we're bringing semi-standard team. His only form of hazard removal is a defog Corviknight, so we are running competitive Kilo, just to be able to take advantage of that, as well as running both rocks and spikes on Uxie and Overquill respectively. The Lucha is Tera Electric, which is a bit scary for our Mola, but we should be fine. We see Prim. We see Kov. We see Hawlucha. We see Iron Boulder. We see Espeon. And we see Como. And again, there's a Terra Captain that hasn't been revealed. I'm gonna ask him about it. The same thing happened last week. No Corv. No, I mean I'm stupid. There is a Corviknight, of course. I'm just gonna lead my Acuity here and try and get up rocks as soon as possible, just so I always have that competitive pressure. If this Terra isn't revealed by the start of the game and Como ends up Terraing, wait, the Como doesn't even get to Terra. I'm stupid. I'm genuinely tweaking. I'm genuinely tweaking. Fucking Chandelure is the other Terra. My bad. We see no Gastrodon, which means that Mola gets the flip turn for free and for free. I can get up rocks here. I can get up rocks here every time. And if you want to start setting up, I do have the Encore on lack. So how much does Primarina even do to an Uxie? That is Specs, I assume? No, it's just Assault Vest Primarina does 41% with the Moonblast. I'm gonna click rocks. Rocks will go up here, and I will activate my HP ruler also. Let's see, do you want to go for Calm Mind? Please just Moonblast. That looks semi-defensive-ish. Primarina, of course, reveals Moonblast. No shock there. I want to keep my Uxie moderately healthy, just so I can take on Iron Boulder. I'm gonna U-turn here, I'm pretty sure. We will see if you are like leftovers or something. What do I switch into Prim? I mean, the fact that you didn't just raw setup tells me that you don't really have the Calm Mind. Maybe I'm gonna get in on my Unfazed here and see what happens. If you want to click Calm Mind now, well played. I'm gonna have to flip turn out. Clicks a sigh noise. Okay. Interesting. No leftovers on you as well, so based on this, no damage boosting item, I'm just gonna assume AV. And this is... I just get a slow flip off here. I just get a slow flip. And let's see what happens here. If you want to swap, because, I mean, if this is AV, it's probably going to flip turn out here and we'll get momentum. How slow... Excuse me? How slow is this Mon? This is min speed. Wow, okay. This is min speed allo. Good to know. Min speed, I'm min speed allo. This is min speed prim. So you probably, I mean, I go acuity here every time. As this probably flip turns now. Click sideways again. Okay then. Interesting. Well, I will U-turn out here, back into my Mola, and just start clicking player off. Because, okay, this is obviously AV. I mean, this clicking Psychic Noise on me again, not the best. Not the best, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Psychic Noise obviously doesn't stop Regenerator from healing, so okay, out comes the Moonblast. That's a good chunk, actually. And I am going to click player off and get my damage on you. Because even through an AV, we now are getting to the point where a Thunderbolt will knock you out soon. Yeah, this is an AV set that is on Showdown. I'm assuming you're just max HP, max special attack, AV, which means we need a bit more chip for Thunderbolt. Which means I am clicking another player off, just so this is in Thunderbolt range. I mean, taking damage on our unfazed is not that big of a problem. We miss, that is bad. Like slip turn, maybe? Another Moonblast. Okay. Okay, now we do have to. Now we do have to swap. I low-key do not want to lose my Uxie like this. I mean, I need my Mola healthy, of course, at all costs. Because Mola is just busted. What do I do about this Mon? How much does Missy take? Missy takes so much damage, man. Missy takes so much damage. How much does Spike Ball take? Probably not that little either. Yeah, it's way too much. I have to go Acuity here. But yeah, I mean, at this point, the Acuity has gotten so low. Now out comes the flip turn. Okay. So now, after rocks, this is definitely in range of a Thunderbolt. That's good to know. With no Gastrodon there, the rocks the Kilo endgame is definitely looking juicy. Out comes Kov. It's heavy duty boots Corviknight as well. It's heavy duty boots Corv. Okay. Corv does have HTV. I am going to hard swap in my Kilo here on the off chance you want to click a defog. You clicking defog here would be great because it would just give me a +2 off rip. Out comes a U-turn. So rocks stay up, which is good chip on anything coming in. Corviknight not being leftovers is quite nice. because that is just passive recovery that it doesn't have. I'm assuming this is some sort of, I mean, Roost U-turn, defog, insert move here. Out comes Boulder. Out comes Boulder. I'm gonna U-turn on you. Because I'm guaranteed faster. If you're weakness policy, that's a problem. Are you weakness policy? No weakness policy, okay. So Boulder's already chipped down. We need quite a bit more chip on this as to where Kilo can kill it. Intimidate comes out, so we should take any hit this goes for easily. CC will not do anything. Good. Defenses fall. And, I mean... we know that Boulder has CC. Which is not very shocking at all. I mean... what wants to switch into this Overquill? Low-key, like, genuinely what wants to switch in? I can probably just hit... I mean, my most likely switch in is Kov. The most likely switch in is Kov, so do I double? I can't risk a double. I'm just gonna get up a layer of spikes, honestly. Withdraws Iron Boulder. If Kov comes out... Covenant comes out. So good we didn't click Toxic, we don't reveal that. Out come the spikes. And now we're getting into the territory where he really has to consider defogging, because this is just a lot of damage, a lot of hazard damage coming his way otherwise. I'm, of course, going to go into Kilo. If you want to defog, that is just +2 for me. Covenant has nothing to hit Kilo with. Out comes the defog. Okay. So our competitive boost is now officially active. And I mean, +2, Thunderbolt, nothing really wants to switch in. Yeah, a +2 Thunderbolt does like a lot of damage to Como, so I'm gonna just click T-Bolt here. It's gonna kill this, obviously. It's gonna kill anything coming in, but... Oh, I should... if I clicked Air Slash there, you were just dead, by the way. If I clicked Air Slash there, you would have just died. Like, off rip. That looks like it did about 35%. I don't want to let this thing set up for free. Clangorous Soul... I mean, this thing setting up a Clangorous Soul would be an issue, so I'm... low-key? Okay, this is an... I mean, I can go into this and get the Intimidate off. I don't think you just want to run Boom Burst into me. If this is Throat Spray, Boom Burst, then well played. If I clicked Air Slash there, Air Slash would have just killed Raw. Air Slash would have just Raw killed. Click Rock Slide. Okay. We take that just fine. Rock Slide, Como. Okay. It definitely feels like we are decently in control here. I might just click and... I might just set up a layer of spikes. Because if you Rock Slide, that I assume you're not really that big on setting up. Because what would it be? Would it like sub... Sub what? Because if you're sub Rock Slide, Dragon Move, and Clangor Soul or whatever, you just don't hit Iron Treads. So I assume I'm pretty safe in doing this. Just getting up a layer of spikes. And this is that was the one time Como can switch in. Lucha comes out. Lucha comes out. Lucha. We are quite fat on Spike Ball. My problem is if this wants to set up an SD, now I might just be dead. Actually, if this wants to... This might just click CC. This might just click an unburden CC here. How much does Hawlucha do with a CC to me? Close combat doesn't do too much. I am going to click Toxic here. Click SD. Okay. We, I think, live a +2 CC. Unless this is Lumberry, in which case we probably just hard lose. It's not Lumberry though. Okay. I mean, I think going Uxie is my play, because you probably don't want to take a poison boosted Bar Barrage, so you would just click CC here. I'm gonna sack Uxie here. If you want to click like a CC, that's fine. I can just switch this back in and get an Intimidate off. This Lucha is on a timer, which is always good. I'm quite scared of it, now that Uxie is so low. But I'm probably gonna be able to deal with it, ish. If this thing sets up another SD, it might be trouble. But that's just another toxic turn that it has to deal with. So we do preserve our Intimidate here. Out comes Acuity. What do you click? Just close combat. That's most. It's not even gonna kill. That's huge. White Herb, good. I mean, at this point, I click Psychic here to disallow you from clicking another setup move, and go back out into the fish. Tera Electric comes out. If you wanna click a second SD here, that's just a losing play, I'm pretty sure. Okay. I do not think that... I mean, if I clicked Encore there... you would have just died on the spot. But I think another toxic turn, another poison turn will take you out, right? I'm gonna click Psychic. The poison turn should... clicks Acro, you should die to poison here. That should be dead, Lucha? Yes, sir! KO'd by Toxic Overquill. What do I want to come out here? Probably, I mean... Iron Treads, I guess, is a fine play. Because if Boulder wants to come out, I bait that shit with a Troppleberry. Unfazed is also an okay play, though. Just so I can get my Regenerator off. Penny's Espeon. Espeon does take the spikes. I am gonna flip. Oh, I got tricked. Okay, shit. What item did we get? Okay. First scarf. Well, Espeon's now AV. AV Espeon, actually. AV Espeon is probably gonna have an easy time taking all of these hits. Question. This Espeon just raw dies to Miss Maggie's Shadow Balls through Assault Vest, I'm pretty sure. So... Assault Vest, Miss Maggie's Shadow Ball will do 75%, yeah. So... Yeah, I mean, unless you like some random... Unless you like some random max HP Espeon, in which case you might live. I'm gonna click Terra Steel, Shadow Ball, and just claim a kill. Low key. I don't think there's a point in nasty plotting just because Boulder will come out every time after. Or do I just... no, I have to Shadow Ball. I cannot risk... Withdraws Espeon. I could have clicked plot, man. I could have clicked plot. Out comes Como. Well, you bulletproof? You bulletproof on Como. Really? Is this bulletproof Como? It is bulletproof. Okay. If I had clicked my funny nasty plot button there, bro. At this point, not even a Rosselli Berry will save you from a Dazzling Gleam, though, so... I really doubt this is Scarf Como as well, because... Yeah, okay, Como is dead here. And that is the one switch in... That critic did not matter. That is the one switch into Thunderbolt dead. Out comes the boulder. Out does come the boulder. I have my Intimidate Fish ready. Espeon has shown us tricks, so let's not forget that. It does have some sorcery up its sleeve. And is now Assault Vest. So it can't even use Trick anymore. Alright. Doubles out the boulder. Doubles out the boulder, that's interesting. That's an interesting play. I mean... I can literally just click a Throat Chop here, no? Espeon has no real way of hitting me. Or do I double out predicting a Corviknight? No, I don't think I have anything to lose by just clicking Raw Throat Chop here. Yeah, clicks Alluring, that's not gonna do it. Oh my god! That's a lot of damage. Out, down goes the Espeon. Out comes the Prim. Out comes the Prim. Now, I mean, at this point, I am pretty sure the Thunderbolt endgame is looking quite goated, because Primarina dies to Thunderbolt. Corviknight is the fucking Corviknight. Iron Boulder should be in range after the next Spike switch in. Espeon is dead, Como is dead, right? Yeah. So I don't think I want to let Overquill go down just yet, though. I have an entire Molar for this Mon that I can just flip turn around. Or that I realistically can just let die. Because at this point, Molar's done its job. Out comes the Cyanoise, that's gonna do jack shit. I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna click player off here and let Molar go down. Moonblast comes out, it's gonna do a good chunk. Now here's my issue. If I kill the Prim here, and Iron Boulder comes out, no, it can't. And Iron Boulder comes out. Since I'm scarfed now, Iron Boulder might be able to come out and set up an agility. But even if it does set up an agility, I still am Chopple on my Mon. I think my weakest piece is Missy here. I'm not gonna cap. I'm pretty sure sacking Missy is my play here, because I can still, against the Boulder, I can lock myself into Aqua Jet to kill it. A Moonblast here is best case scenario. Special attack drops, but that is fine. I am going to click Shadow Ball. And if Boulder wants to come out now, it does not get a setup turn, which means Kilo comes out after and kills it. I'm pretty sure. And even if Kilo doesn't kill it, the Aqua Jet will. I'm wondering if it's safer, because I might still need Miss Magius just to kill Corviknight if the endgame goes catastrophically wrong. So I'm wondering if maybe it is the smarter play to go hard Molar. Should the Boulder come out? Boulder does come out. Yeah, I'm not positive that Kilo can kill with a Thunderbolt if he has investment. So, before we do this though, before I do something stupid, this is at 35%-ish. Iron Boulder against my Aloe Momola. Does a healthy mixture of jack shit and fuck all. Yeah, I can switch in Mola safely here. If you want to go for an agility, 2 Aqua Jets will take you out. If you go for a close combat here, 1 Aqua Jet will take you out. Clicks Mighty Cleave. That's a lot. That's just... That might just be banded, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna click Jet here. Withdraws the Boulder. Okay. Does withdraw the Boulder. But at this point, I think getting in Kilo wins the game on the spot. If you want to defog away the spikes, you will give me +2, at which point Kilo will just take the game, guaranteed. If you don't defog and U-turn, Boulder is in range. If you don't defog and you U-turn, Boulder, now with the second spike switching, is guaranteed in range of Thunderbolt. So, okay, quick Brave Bird. And this should be game. I'm positive this is game. Corviknight lives. Clicks another BB. But I am pretty sure this is just game. Another Thunderbolt will come out. And that is a dead Cov. My bad if you heard that, that was not on purpose. And Boulder is gonna come out and probably just die to this Thunderbolt, and if not, the Aqua Jet is guaranteed gonna kill. So that should be a game. That should be a good game. That is good game. GG's to Steve, well played, scary fucking team. That Primarina gave me some issues at the start of the game, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we bounced back with a comfortable, solid 5-0 win. Like that, I felt in control that entire game, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, I will see you guys next week, where we hopefully can turn our record from a 2-1 into a 3-1. Until then, stay safe, and see you next week. Bye.